DCYF is on track to spend more than it's budgeted. So what are your plans for the oversight of DCYF? And do you believe there's been any changes since the Child Advocates report that found it dysfunctional?
I believe there's been changes. I think that the estimates that we were originally given were not realistic, and that's frustrating. So Finance and Oversight will continue to do hearings, and we'll work collaboratively with the administration and make sure that we provide them adequate resources. And we've required them to become accredited. We've given them the resources for that. So that's really going to help them enact best practices, I believe. So I think there are changes over there, but they need a full-time director, one that's going to stay for a while so that we can have some long-term consistency. Our children deserve that. And all of the employees there deserve it. You can't have knee-jerk reactions and changes constantly. But we have to set realistic goals and realistic budgets and have the proper management to stay within them. I think last year's, they overspent because the budget was unrealistic, to be fair to the agency.
Mr. President, do you have anything to add?
I'm concerned with all overspending from these departments. Obviously, we plan a budget out, that they come in, they testify, they tell us what they need, and then they go overspend. I mean, you certainly wouldn't do that with your household budget because you wouldn't have a house for them. So I'm concerned not just with DCYF, and by the way, that's been a troubled agency for many years. I think we made a serious mistake when we put everything under one umbrella, and I would like to see DCYF separate and apart from the other agencies, because I just think it's kind of a very difficult agency to wrap your arms around. And I think that separate and apart from anything else, any other considerations that might be in competition with that, I think they'd be better off if they did that.